This is the Baller STD, ironically released just a day after Valentine's, which is rather interesting for the title of the vehicle. In today's video, we are going to be fully customizing this car, showcasing its capabilities, and we'll be taking a look at its top speed and lap time performance. I've done a little bit of driving in this vehicle without even upgrading it, and it feels surprisingly fast for an SUV, I'm not going to lie. Maybe it's just my sleep-deprived eyes deceiving me, but I have a feeling that this will be a fairly fast SUV. It does have one unique mechanic going for it, and that is the semi-bulletproof glass. You can see if we step outside the vehicle really quick, we pull out any type of weapon, and you shoot at the glass, it's not going to break until it gets hit around 27 times with the rifle. That is quite nice, because this car has massive windows, and if somebody was to shoot at you, at least the chance of them killing you is a lot lower. Obviously, you're not going to survive any explosions, but it's still nice that you can at least live a little longer. So let's see, we got some arch covers, which don't really change the overall design. We can do a primary arch kit. Let's just go for a black arch kit. Why not? Do the armor, do the brakes. We got some body trim. Again, doesn't really change it too much. Secondary might look nice, but I'm thinking I really like carbon, so let's go for carbon there. We got some front bumper options. Okay, pretty lame, not gonna lie. We'll just go for the race spec splitter. We got some rear options. Ooh, I kind of like that rear diffuser. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the rear diffuser. I like that one the best out of the bunch. All right, engine tunes maxed out. We got some exhaust. Ooh, you don't see kind of like silver exhaust. Like, obviously you do, but you don't see something like a whitish silver. That's kind of cool. All right, we got some hood designs. So we got a flat hood, sport hood, vented. I kind of like that. Then we got a vented race hood. Ooh, I'm not a big fan of the vented rally hood. We could do the race hood. I don't know. These hoods are kind of lame. So far, this vehicle's customization is pretty mid. I guess we can go with the race hood. Why not? Okay, don't really care about the headlights, but we can do xenon. We got some livery options. So we got the Gallivanter with white stripes, black stripes. Then we got the alternative for King. All right, for King and Country. That's actually great. I really like that meme. All right, dual camo. We got some mid ones here. Then we got some racing camo. That's about it. Honestly, pretty mid options, to be real. I might go with the alt stripe, kind of like that. Yeah, we're just going to go with the white stripes alt. Let's see, we got some mirror options. Doesn't really matter what we pick. We'll just go with the carbon. Doesn't make too much of a difference. Definitely going to put mud guards on it. We'll do a Sprunk license plate. Oh, yeah. Okay, so let's see. What color are we going to paint this vehicle? I'm definitely thinking a red. Honestly, this gray red is looking pretty sweet on this car. I don't want to do something that's too outstandish when it comes to an SUV, because it is an SUV. What do we have that is secondary color? We got the roof fins, and that's about it. So we'll just leave the secondary color for now. We can change the interior, but it doesn't really do much. We can just do red to make it look like leather. Okay, and oh, that looks awful. I hate that spoiler. That one's all right. I'm not a huge fan of the spoilers for SUVs, though. I mean, I'm definitely going to do one because it makes the handling better. But, ew. No, I don't like that at all. I think we're going to go with the trunk-mounted spoiler. I think that one's interesting enough to put on the car. All right, let's do a secondary... Oh, wait, no. Primary sun strip. There we have it. Yeah, let's lower the suspension. I don't know if cambering the wheels helps at all in handling, but why not? Put on turbo. Is it going to put it on? Okay, there you go. We finally got the turbo on this vehicle. Wheel type. I could go with off-road, or I could go with high-end. Let's go with high-end. I don't do this normally, but why not? Let's do just the kind of classic rims I always go with. Put some tire enhancements on it, bulletproof, and finish it off with tinted windows. So there you have it. We have fully upgraded our Baller STD. It's a little unfortunate in the customization, I will admit. It doesn't have great liveries going for it. It really doesn't have great anything going for it. Not too much, but I can forgive that if this vehicle is fast. I actually really like the look of this SUV. It's kind of got like that mean design going for it. I think this car looks really nasty, and I'm excited to see how it performs. So let's make our way over to the highway and figure out this vehicle's top speed to start off with. Alright, as you can see, we got the speedometer set up, so let's see how fast this vehicle can go. Acceleration-wise, because it's an all-wheel drive SUV, it is quite impressive. We are already going upwards of 90, 100 miles per hour. Okay, not bad. My instincts are definitely correct on this being a fairly fast SUV. Already going 118, and there you go. That's a $120. Yeah, this thing is impressively fast for the SUVs category. I'll have to take a look at Bruffy's site and compare where this kind of ranks, but it appears to be about 120-ish miles per hour. $120 is the top speed. That's actually quite impressive for an SUV, to be quite honest. I'm pretty surprised. So not bad at all. The acceleration feels pretty good, but the most important thing is the handling. So we're going to see just how this does on the test track. With a top speed of 120 miles per hour, it makes this the 7th fastest SUV in the game. That's actually pretty impressive, to be honest, and really, really surprising to me. So what we're going to do is set our waypoint over to the Motorcycle Club and do the same lap time course that we normally do. 3, 2, 1, full speed ahead. It'll be interesting to see how this big ol' SUV does. Personally, I think it will perform pretty well. Little almost rocky start there. A lot of things in our way. We did scrape up the vehicle a bit, but I don't think it'll be too much of a problem. This thing feels fast, though. I don't know why. It just feels super, super fast for an SUV, and it seems to have pretty good grip so far. We're going to slow down a little bit to make it around this corner. Nice. Now, good lap times we're looking at here are going to be around 2 minutes 20 seconds. That's like super levels. 2 minutes 30 seconds is kind of average sports car. And then 2 minutes 40 is kind of what you're looking at. 2 minute 40 to 50 is what you're looking at with that SUV. I don't have my stopwatch set up, so I have no clue how well this vehicle is going to do. But I can tell you for a fact that it feels quite maneuverable, a lot better than even some of the sports cars I've driven. It's not the best, but it's definitely not the worst, and it features very, very good acceleration. So even uphill here, we're able to chill upwards of probably 80, 90 miles per hour. We're going to roll around this corner here. Hopefully that car doesn't drive into us. Okay, all good. Going to slow down just a teeny bit, keep our grip, and yeah, this is going pretty solid. All right, let's roll around here. All good. Accelerating on the downhill gradient. This is where you really want to pick up some speed. We can see that the car does lose some grip when rolling around corner, but thankfully it's all-wheel drive, which means you're not going to have to worry about a spin out or anything like that, because you're always going to have all 4 tires spinning. So you can drift, but you shouldn't have to worry about, you know, spins or anything like that. So here we go, roll around this corner here. Nice, give it some gas. Then roll around this corner, slow down a little bit, try not to crash at all. There you go. Nice. Yeah, I've got to say, grip is really good. Like, I'm surprised with how much I'm liking this SUV. Normally, I hate SUVs and the big, clunky handling they feature. With this car, it's got acceleration, it's got handling. I mean, you can see there, we rolled around that corner upwards of 100 and didn't really notice any troubles whatsoever. We're going to squeeze past this truck right there, and we are already up to our top speed. So, not too bad. Alright, and at this point we just got to get around this vehicle. Hopefully it doesn't turn into us, which it doesn't. Yeah, sweet. This was really, really solid. I have no complaints. Handling as an SUV, I would say, is a solid 9 out of 10. I don't know what I would rate a 10 out of 10, maybe the Tauros or some of the HSW cars, but this is really solid. And time. Let's see how that did. 2 minutes and 33 seconds is actually insane for an SUV. Like, that is actually insane. I was expecting the finish somewhere around 2 minutes 40 to 2 minutes 45. And the fact that this vehicle was able to set that good of a lap time is really, really impressive. A lot of sports cars struggle to set that good of a lap time, just to put into your mind how good that is. So I would actually say that this is a great pickup. And normally, as I said, I'm not vouching for an SUV, but this vehicle comes in at a pretty inexpensive price tag. You can find it on Legendary Motorsport for $1.7 million. That is fairly inexpensive for what feels to be one of the best handling SUVs in the game. As I said, I personally actually like the look of this car. Looks kind of like a drag SUV, and it's got really good handling. It looks nice. It's got semi-bulletproof glass. I would actually rate this SUV like a 10 out of 10 in the SUVs category. It might be rivaling the Tauros. Personally, I like the look of the Tauros better, but handling-wise, this might be better. I mean, this thing felt absolutely fantastic. So I'm really, really surprised to say that. Normally, as I said, I'm a big anti-SUV advocate. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about this car, but it's actually incredible. And I'm quite happy. Rockstar doesn't release too many incredible cars lately. They're usually quite mediocre on their handling or pretty mid in their top speed. And it just checks all the boxes, so yeah, I got no complaints. I bet you it's also a really, really good off-roader and rally car because it's all-wheel drive. So let me know what you guys think. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.